Hey everyone, I wanted to come on here and share with you some Happy Mail that I received. So, you guys know I'm a little bit behind on filming videos and such, but these were packages that I received. I think these I received last week, and this unfortunately has been sitting at my desk for a good 3 weeks or so. I received this right after I caught the flu, and so I'll tell you the story behind that. But let me share with you these two Valentine's Day Happy Mail I received. So, got this from Esther Luca, and you guys know Esther is just amazing with coordinating the elf or Esther Luca family, swaps. I think she does at least, what, 4 a year. So her efforts are always appreciated. I did take part in a number of them, but I think as things got busier for me and then her challenges got more challenging, I was like, oh dear, I don't think I have the oomph in me to try them. So I've been not able to participate in her challenges, but she was so sweet to send me a handmade card. So look at this. Do you guys see all this? So pretty. And Esther's really great at making handmade cards. That's kind of like one of her specialties. So I love all the stickers. There's stuff, decorations here as well, but I don't want to disclose her, mailing address. And then this one is from Mabel. Many of you know her as Blessed Hands Arts and Crafts. And look at this. She knows I love owls. So who's your Valentine? How cute is that? And then her signature stamp. And this card was in this with a nice little washi. And then she included a note from Grace Pack. Is this not awesome, you guys? So, needless to say, some of you, when I send Happy Mail, will be receiving one of these cards. So thank you so much, Mabel. And this is how she decorated her envelope. So these two were Valentines. So thank you so much. I don't think I've received Valentines this year. So you guys are the two. So thank you. Now, let me explain to you this 20 shipped lot 1, what it is. This is actually a D-stash that I bought from Tina of Crafty Bean. And there's kind of a story associated with this. Because you guys know with a lot of D-stashes, people usually like to hear or receive payment within about an hour. And I was kind of not feeling well. I think this was on a Wednesday. I wasn't feeling very well, but I happened to see this D-stash video go up and I thought, how cool is this? And she was only asking 20. So, and now normally I don't share my D-stashes, but I wanted to share this with you because of this adorable card that Tina also included. So she made this card. You pull this out and I can't do it with one hand, but the flamingo moves. It's the coolest thing. And then there's just so much dimension on this card. So this is her card, and she actually made this for me to, I think, number one, see what it looks like. See, there's the inside of her card. So pretty, huh? See what it looks like, because there's a Simon Says stamp thing that does this. And then also to send me something. So thank you so much, Tina. This was totally unexpected, and I love it. And I'm sure sometime in the near future, I will be heading over to Simon Says and getting these little plastic grids as you suggested. So anyway, so this was her Happy Mail to me, which I totally was not expecting. But anyway, back to story time. So I think it was a Wednesday. Tina can correct me if I'm wrong. But I was just starting to not feel well, and her D-stash went up. And as she was showing these D-stashes, and I'll show you this too, I thought this would be really great to use for Father's Day card, because my father is one of my heroes in life. And then this one, don't be afraid to get your feet wet. I think this is the first Craft and Desert Divas I have. And look how cute the flamingo is. Anytime I think flamingos now, I think of Sia Lodge, because she had sent me this really cute little flamingo, like beverage floaty thing, which I plan on using again this year. Anyway, can you guys see this? There's 2 little birds, and then, oh, so cute. I think it's a little bunny. Anyway, this apparently was a thank you gift for your purchase and from Whimsy Stamps. And I'm trying to think if I own anything from Whimsy Stamps. I don't think so. So I am looking so forward to stamping these out and using them. You guys know anything little and cute, I just go gaga over. This was a note that Tina sent me. So anyway, so back to story time. I sent her an email thinking, oh, I hope I'm first. I hope I'm first and no one has beaten me to lot number 1. Because as you guys can see, this was only $20 and this included shipping. And then as I was waiting for a reply from her, I got sleepy and then I fell asleep. And then when I woke up, I looked at the clock and I was like, oh no, I wonder if Tina emailed. So I got on email and she had emailed me twice in that time frame. And she said, Grace, you got the D-stash if you wanted. Here's my PayPal information. And then I think she waited like, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes. And she's like, are you still there? Do you still want it? Because there's a second person who wants it. And you guys know when you just wake up, your head's a little groggy, you're not really thinking. So I emailed her back and I'm like, is it still available? I just woke up from a nap. And then my head finally cleared and I thought, you know what? Tina would have sent me email if she had, sold it to someone else. So I sent her a quick second email and I told her, you know what? I'm on PayPal. I'm going to wire you the money. So thank you so much for your patience and, all this stuff. And I was telling her I wasn't feeling well. So, yeah, that was my huge crazy story about, this D-stash because as soon as, and she totally understood, as soon as she said sold and everything, like from then on for the next 2-3 days, I was like knocked out and I was in bed for the most. And I think even though I was awake, I couldn't like physically get out of bed for more than like an hour at a time. And so by the time I actually picked this up, it was sitting in the post office, I would say, for a good 2-3 additional days. So anyway, so that's kind of my D-stash story. Did it sound dramatic? I hope not. Anyway, this was a Unity stamp, and I think this might be my first Unity stamp too. So this says, the greatest pleasure in life is doing what others say you cannot. So one of those challenging kind of sentiments. Now this is the one that fits with this little interactive card, so you guys can see that, right? And so you stamp it out and then it says watch me move, and then that's what it looks like. So they have like a sample. Anyway, I mean, it looks brand new even though I know she's used it, and just amazing. So I don't think I own anything from Simon Says Stamp. I mean, certainly I haven't ordered anything. So I love these D-stashes because then I can try different, stamp companies and get some really nice stamps at a fraction of the price. So, and then this one she included, and I just thought it was really great with all the script, little barn animals. And then you guys have seen this before, right? I love this. If you've got it, haunted. Isn't that such a great sentiment? And you guys know I don't do Halloween all that much, but I just thought it was so cute. And this is Stampendous, so I just thought, how fun. This could be like the Wicked Witch of the West if I'm doing something, Wizard of Oz related, or, so picked that one. Or not picked it up, but I was quite intrigued by that. And then she included an Inca Doodle-Doo clear stamps. So we've got the letters and then the numbers, which, you can never have too many different, fonts of alphabets. So did that. Now, the thing that really got me excited were these 3. Okay, you guys know I do shop on Perry and Maddie's Etsy shop, and they had this at some point, and I kind of held off on it. And then over time, you know how sometimes you look at an item long enough, you start wanting that item. So I had, I think, this in my cart, and I think the rubber stamp was sold out, but they had the corresponding die set, right? And so when Tina was showing these, I was like, oh my gosh, these 3 alone almost cover the cost of her D-stash if you were to go by the Tuesday morning pricing, right? And so that's why I was like so excited. And I was like, I need to contact her before someone else snatches it up. So because of that, I was able to save on quite a bit. And I didn't order this from Etsy. And now I'm just waiting for the corresponding dies because I did order those from Perry and Maddie's. So anyway, this is my happy mail. You guys can tell. Lots of happiness. Lots of crafting happiness. I need to craft now. But I wanted to just share with you not only this, but the happy mail that these three women had sent. So, yeah, I'll link down in the description bar their channels. I hope you will go check them out. I know Mabel doesn't film YouTube videos, but she does have an Instagram for those of you guys who do, Instagram. Please definitely follow her. She makes some amazing crafting projects. And you guys know Crafty Bean and Esther Luca on YouTube. So anyway, that is it. I have not been to the post office. It's one of those days, even though I'm not working, I don't know where the day goes. Do you guys? I feel like just one thing after another, and before I know it, the whole day is done, and I look back and I'm like, was I really productive this day? Anyway, I haven't been to the post office. My goal is to drop by the post office later today because I do have some packages that need to get mailed out. My friends here on YouTube have been very patient, so need to get those out of my house so that they, can be happily on their way to their new owners. So anyway, thanks guys for watching. I hope you guys will check these out. And again, seriously, I cannot say it enough, but thank you for your continued support of my channel, certainly, and just taking the time to watch my videos and leave comments. I know that, time is one of those precious commodities and everyone only has so much time, and I appreciate that you guys watch my videos. So, all right, take care everyone. Have a great week. Bye.